All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakal. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you, I say Shalom. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, starting at verse 5. I'll start at verse 4. 2 Peter 2 and 4. For the Most High spare not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment. Now that's not talking about literal angels, being kicked out of heaven and going to hell, man. That's talking about us, man. All right, the nation of Israel, man. All right, so we were cast down into hell, which is really death, man, and put in chains of darkness, which is this flesh. All right, because all flesh is destined to die, man. All right, flesh only has flesh has a shelf life, man. All right, this is why we need spiritual bodies, all right? Spiritual bodies, so we could, have live forever, man. That's what the kingdom is gonna. That's what we're gonna have in the kingdom, man. All right. To be reserved unto judgment, and spare not the old world, but save Noah the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. Right? So the Lord destroyed everybody on the earth, except for Noah and his seeds, man, and their wives. Right? The Lord destroyed everybody on the earth except for Noah and his family, man. And why is that? Because of the pure debauchery and ungodliness that was going around through the four corners of the earth, man. All right? But just like he did then, he's going to do now, man. Because this shit is out of control, man. Even though, just seeing a little bit of it is out of control, right? Seeing a sodomite scene on a TV show, that's out of control, man. All right? Even if it's only 1 second long, it's out of control. Because it's not supposed to be publicly accepted. It's not supposed to be accepted at all. All right? When you see a sodomite, you're really supposed to get stoned, man. All right? That's the way it is, man. That's the way it should be, man. All right? According to the Heavenly Father, man. If you got a problem with that, take it up to the Most High, man. All right? Now this shit is just complete out of control. They got an entire month dedicated to sodomite pride, man. That's wild, man. All right? 2 Peter 2 and 6 again, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow. Right? Sodom and Gomorrah was living the same lifestyle that Babylon is promoting today, man. All right? And what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? Right? It was set on fire, man. Right? Just like what's going to happen to America, man. But there's a famous comedian named Jay Leno, and he said, if the Lord doesn't destroy Hollywood, then he owes Sodom and Gomorrah an apology, man. What does that tell you? Somebody on the inside of that lifestyle or that world, right, is telling you how bad Hollywood is. And look what they propagate, man. Look what they push forth upon the people, man. Right, this is why Babylon is out of control. They've been hypnotized and drunk off Babylon's wine, man. 2 Peter 2 and 7. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Right. Lot was considered righteous in the times of Sodom and Gomorrah, because he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. He didn't stand for it, man. He spoke out against it, right? He knew it was wicked, man. It wasn't something like Jake has a problem with conforming, man. Wherever Jake go, throughout all our captivities, man, wherever Jake go, wherever Jake gets scattered to, we like to conform to the heathen's lifestyle and the heathen's customs, man. But we are supposed to be a holy people, and holy means set apart, man. Jake has a problem with being holy, man. Jake wants to be like everybody else, man. Jake just wants to be accepted, man. And that's folly, man. That's not a rulership mindset, man. Want to be accepted, so you give up your morals, man. That's off, man. And if you're cool with this sodomite lifestyle, then you deserve the same punishment as a lifestyle, man. All right? If you tell other people, it's okay to be a sodomite, then you deserve the same punishment as a sodomite. All right? 2 Peter 2 and 8. For that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds, man. Every day is some new sodomite shit, man. You can't escape sodomites in Babylon, man. Not anymore. Back then, you know, you could detect a sodomite by his mannerisms, but they want to openly claim they were a sodomite because they were considered quote unquote in a closet, right? But now, sodomites have a whole entire sodomite pride month, man. And what does scripture say? Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, man. So you add the sin of sodomite, the wickedness of sodomy, right? And you add on top of that the wickedness of pride, man. This is why this place is going to be destroyed. And what brought me to this topic, man, is I seen a video posted on Twitter about sodomites and transformers in the White House, man. Even though the White House is it's not a representation of us, right? It's still a representation of really Esau Edom, man, and what they represent, man. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 10. I'll start from the top. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Right. If you are a prudent man, your government, you know, your leaders is gonna be well ordered, man, because they're gonna tell you what's coming, man. You know, prudent really goes into being able to see a danger coming up ahead, man. The foresight, right? All right. Your government, Babylon's government, is not giving their people foresight, right? Edomites ain't telling other Edomites they're about to go into slavery, right? The wicked elite of Edomites ain't telling other Edomites they're about to go into slavery. The wicked of Edomites ain't telling Edomites or other nations that this place is about to be destroyed, man. All right. That's how you know there's no wisdom among these people, man. All right. Verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of a man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Right. The people really choose their leaders in a sense, in a way, right? Because we know the political system is rigged, right? You know, it's all propaganda and puppetry, man. All right. You know, it's a sleight of hand. It's a trick. It's the illusion of choice to make you believe that the people are in power, man. It's the same thing they did in ancient Rome. Ancient Rome is America today, man. All right. But the people, according to, you know, what they say, right? The people mostly voted for Joe Biden, man. And what kind of man is Joe Biden, man? Right? He's an Edomite, first and foremost, so he's already the wicked, right? He's a sodomite, right? He's a liar, right? He's demented. This is what the people chose to represent them. You know, on a global scale, this is what over 50 million people voted for and chose to represent them, man. So the same kind of man Joe Biden is the same kind of man the majority of Babylon is, man. All right? And the brother Yoantha made a point at camp. He said, you know, if you're not serving the Lord, if you're not trying your best to serve the Lord in truth and sincerity, your ass is sodomite, right? Because you're not crying out against the wickedness of this place, right? Amos 3 says, you know, can two walk together lest they be agreed, right? So, you know, if you're not crying out against this place, man, and you voted for the same people that helps push this shit forward, man, your ass a sodomite at the end of the day, man. All right. Verse 3, an unwise king destroyed this people, but through the prudence of them which are inhabited, Salakia, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. All right. Let me go to this Twitter video. I'm going to play this. It's a minute long.
Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Year. Happy Pride Life. Yeah! Transgender children.
You are beautiful.
See this man? The man talking about Happy Pride Month, Happy Pride Year. You know, but hey, the book of Sirach. Was it 10 and 7? Yep. Sirach chapter 10, verse 7. Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. Right. You know, the Most High hates pride, man. Pride is also the beginning of idolatry too, man. All right. And what does Wisdom of Solomon say, man? For the creating of idols is the beginning and the ending of all sin. Roughly paraphrasing, man. All right. But let me go back to this video.
You are heard.
You belong.
You're understood.
Salaki, he also said transgender children, man. All right. This is who the millions upon millions of people in Babylon, of adults in Babylon, because this is just counting the adults. Imagine if children were able to vote too. How many votes this nigga would have got, man? All right, because of the propaganda and the brainwashing of the wicked elite and the television, man. All right. So, actually, let me go to Wisdom of Solomon. So I quoted the precept from the same chapter. Wisdom of Solomon 14. Wisdom of Solomon 14. I'm sorry, verse 24. They kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled, but either one slew another traitorously or grieved him by adultery, so that there reigned in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft, and dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of the good turns, defiling of souls, changing of kind, disorder in marriages, adultery, and shameless uncleanness. Right. So back to the brother's point, what reigned in all men? These traits reigned in all men. One, if you're not serving the Lord to the best of your ability, man, all right, one of these traits resides in you, if not multiple, man. All right. Blood, manslaughter, theft, right? Really, corruption, unfaithfulness, perjury. But the point I wanted to get to was the changing of kind, man. These people are trying to change children. You know what I'm about to say. Change children's genders, man. This is what they want because they worship that Baphomet spirit, man. When you look at the Baphomet, it's an idol god with a man body but a woman's chest, man. All right, but this is what these people worship. They believe that duality is perfection, meaning that a man and a woman combined is like a perfect being. This is what they truly believe, right? But that's false, man. Disquieting of good men. Now, when you talk out about these things, and tell them how it's wrong and how it's wicked, and this is not our own vain opinion, quote unquote. It's the facts coming from the Lord, man. All right, the Most High doesn't have opinions, man. All right, whatever He says goes, man. That's why He's the Most High, man. There's nothing above Him, man. All right. And Salakia, Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 27. For the worshiping of idols not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil, man. All right. Let me go back to this video real quick.
You are loved.
And you belong. One of the bravest and most inspiring people I've ever known. You're welcome. Good folks.
Can we take a little video? Hi, Mr.
And this is not a woman. This is a man. All right.
President. It is an honor. Trans rights of human.
This is what America represents, man. This is what America represents. The leader of the most powerful country in the world, or the so-called leader of the most powerful country in the world, taking selfies with people that change their kind, man. All right? The book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Right. This is the judgment of a sodomite. But the leader of the so-called free world is taking pictures with Transformers, man. This place is bugged the fuck out. This is sickening, man. And of course, the nigga woman. The nigga woman is the best friend of the sodomite, man. The nigga woman is the best friend of the sodomite. Bar none, man. Because it's like they have a subconscious need to see men emasculated, man. Because they want to be on top, right? Women are seeking authority. But they're not supposed to be in authority, man. That's out of order. And look what that's causing, man. sickening,
this
man.
at the White House?
And I bet YouTube won't strike this video, even though there's nudity in it, man. This is not a man on the left. That's a transformer, man. You can see the chest scars, right? Even the feminine facial structure, right? Because you really can't change your bone structure, man. No matter how many hormones, how much steroids, how many push-ups you're doing, or what you chop off, man. This shit is obvious, man. But this is obvious. If YouTube doesn't strike this video, then it's obvious there's an agenda, man. Because I showed nudity without, let's see if there's any repercussion for it, man. Deuteronomy 23:1, he that is wounded in the stones or hath his privy member cut off shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Right. You transformers at the end of the day doomed yourselves, man. All right. You wanna chop your rod off, man? You doomed yourself, man. Because you fell for the juice. You fell for the propaganda that Babylon pushes, man. And now look what you did. You're confused. Babylon, man. Babal, confusion, man. You're out of your mind. All right? And when somebody tries to tell you the right way, you scoff. You get their video struck down. You convict them of hate speech, man. All right? Disquieting of good men. And Salakia for playing this, man. But hey, that's the president of the United States and what they push, man. This is what Babylon pushes, right? Because at the end of the day, America is a corporation. But what do all these major corporations do during this month, man? They change their logos for a reason, man, to show you what they represent. All right? Let me go to the book of Romans. Chapter 1. I'm going to close out with this, Lord willing. Romans 1 in verse 26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature, man. Even the women are chopping off their, their mammaries, man. All right? To do something that's against nature, man. All right? Even the women are laying with other women, man. Just as the men are laying with other men. And it is celebrated for an entire month. All right? This is the place we live in. This is the hell we live in, man. Verse 27, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the women, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of the error which was meet. Right? Men doing the same thing, burned in their lust, doing something unseemly, man. Right? Shit's vile, man. The Lord not only calls it an abomination, but it's a vile affection, man. All right? This is the words that he used to describe sodomites, man. But you want to celebrate them. Give them a month, right? Take selfies with them. Hey, you so-called Black Lives Matter, right? You so-called black people, especially the nigga woman that voted for Joe Biden, man. What did you get for your vote, for your vow at the end of the day, man? You got tricked and deceived, like you always do, right? Because you refuse to follow Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And look where it's gotten you, man. In a worse and worse condition, man. But I'm going to wrap it up with that. Lord, when this lesson was edifying, again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Ruach. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I want to say shalom and a ball.